G'day viewers, I keep Doom, a new Doom. It's got a demo downloading. Internet used to be faster than that. For some reason it's gone down. Stupid turd bullshit Prime Minister dickhead of ours screwed up the NBN, so yeah, it'll be another 50 years by the time we get the NBN. Dickhead should have kept it as Labor had it in the first place. We just had it fibre to the home. We had to go and stuff it up. Stupid useless politicians come. Anyway, let's just get to the subject here. I've got this Windows 10 PC computer power supply open. I just realised I've got a 1000 microfarad 16 volt here capacitor that's bulged. It wasn't bulged before because that checked alright when I recapped this power supply. So yeah, it's going to come out. It works fine. Everything's stable. The voltages are all stable. The computer, everything runs fine. It's completely stable, but yeah, we'll change it because we don't want damaged hardware now, do we? This has actually worked out quite well, this machine, for something, you know, just junk parts. Getting things, old computers, is actually quite fun when you can do stuff like this with them. I've got the PCI USB 3 card in here, which doesn't have a front port for these. So if I can put that card in here, I don't need that PCI USB 3 card in there. So I put the USB 3 expansion PCI card in there just so I can have some more extra ports in case I fill them all up or something on the back of the motherboard. But one of these for hard drives, or one of those, I'll never fill it up. So I can put that PCI card in here. That'll fit in here. So I will stick it right there. It's perfect. I've got a spare port on this motherboard for it. Another little hack I did, I'll show you in detail this time. These USB ports here, they're internal types. This came off the front of that Acer Altos case. I took the front fascia off, and these USB ports at the front of the case just so happen to be removable from that frame. So I stuck them in here, got a Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi dongle. Discreet. How cool is that? So I've only got two USB ports on this motherboard. This motherboard only allows me to put two in. So even with a powered hub, file copies are pretty slow with USB 2. Yeah. If they're cheap enough, these cards, just get them. Get the fastest cards that are available. So you put the USB 3 card in there. This thing will be pretty much up to scratch. Now I won't worry about activating Windows 10. No point in spending money. You only lose the visual features if you don't activate Windows 10. It's still perfectly usable if you don't activate it. So I just leave it unactivated. It doesn't really matter. It's just not going to look as pretty, but who cares? It was actually a budget PC. I only spent a little bit on the RAM, which was about $50 off eBay, and that made a big improvement. 8 gigabytes of the highest speed RAM this board can support. So that made a big improvement. That's good brand as well, Kingston, not cheap stuff. So I'm gonna pull this power supply apart and replace that cap. I don't think it's a 550 watt, but yeah, it seems to run alright with that sort of load in it. Cheap power supplies are notoriously known for frying hardware when they fail. This one here, thankfully, it didn't in the first place, but putting good brand electrolytic capacitors in it should make it pretty reliable. Heatsinks aren't that thick, but they're actually quite widespread and broad at the top, so they'll do their job quite nicely. That transformer is one of the main power rail, 12 and 5 volt and 3 volt rail transformer, that one. And the wires coming out of that aren't that thick. This big thing here is a choke. That's like a filter choke, that thing. But yeah, that looks a bit small for a 550 watt power supply, so it's bloody cold outside. I'll just dig this out and solder one capacitor, and that's it. There we go. I didn't change this capacitor at the time when I first kept this because I only used it as a test power supply. But that Pentium 4 that was in here, yeah, that's definitely what's pushed this over. That got too hot. Yep, it's starting to bulge. So I got it just in time. HQ, horrible quality. Low ASR, -40 to 105 degrees Celsius. Crap, just garbage. Death by China Electronics. I just got distracted. Ah well. Soldering alright. I need to double check everything before I put it back together again. Nice, good solder joints. At 10 volt, 470 microfarad. That looks visually okay. That should be alright. One thing I don't like about this motherboard being a server, it's not designed for home use, so it just takes ages to boot. It has to load the BIOS up. There is no option for a chassis fan. This has to have a chassis fan at all times. Server specific board, obviously. It has to have a chassis fan on it all the time. It keeps giving me a fan error since I don't have a spare fan. I would have plugged it in, but I don't have a spare fan for this. I've used them all. I might have a good quick look again through my storage, but I need a fan to plug it on this header here. I absolutely must have a fan there in order for it to not beep at me. Because I've got to keep pressing the F1 key when this thing boots up. Oh well, can't blame it. But the main advantage of it being a server board is enterprise class hardware. Enterprise class hardware is really good. Good for reliability. So stick a fan in here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Just stick one right there. If I want to fit there, and that's it. Just to draw any excess heat out. This thing doesn't get very warm at all. It's not going to be a very good running little machine, this. When I can get a carburetor to go in there, I'll pick one up cheap when I get a chance. Until then, it can stay empty. Stick a nice SSD in this thing too. Or one comes out cheap enough. That's not just yet though. But with an SSD in this thing, this is actually quite a good machine. Anyway, time to put it back together. Thanks for watching.